have your freedom.
Under the old laws, only one can survive. Failure to meet at sunrise will result in execution. Last words, Winston?
Just have fun, Albert.
John Wick, Chapter 4, in theaters now.
With ordinary souls, I use Rexona every day.
Rexona na.
With regular use.
Up to 72 hours sweat protection. Sa roll-on gun. Rexona.
With ice cool freshness.
And brightening with regular use.
Noah Lazarus. Hugo. Diana D. Okay, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing, but I act like I know. Yeah, we gon' get it on tonight. I wear my shades in the dark, my ideas too bright. Yeah, you know what I like. Big ass, we call that rice. It's boys night out, so turn your radio up right now.
Happy Monday, Taco Tuesday, healthy game Wednesday, Camote night, Thursday, yo, every day's my birthday. Sam, YG, Gino, Slick with Tony. Boys night out, yo, I'm hanging with the homies.
Hey.
Boys, hanging with the boys, hanging with the boys night out. Hanging with the boys, hanging with the boys, hanging with the boys night out.
The following may contain language that's not appropriate to some listeners and is not recommended for a young audience. If you're easily offended, annoyed, or discover that this radio show is just plainly stupid, tune into another station or go yourself.
So rude.
Tira na yung bell natin.
Tira na. Dahan-dahan, Gino.
Today's best music magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. Sarah. Time now is 5:35 on the clock on a, what is it, the 29th of March? Is it really?
Is it a Wednesday?
I think it's a Wednesday. Yeah, it's a Wednesday. I don't know, man. The days are just like a big ass blur. But it is a Wednesday. Yes.
Wednesday ba?
I'm double checking my calendar. Yes, it is a Wednesday.
Can we check? Can we verify?
It is a Wednesday on the last week of March. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Boys Night Out. My name is Gino Killimore.
My name is Tony. We do have Slick Rick joining us in a short bit. Sam YG is once again away, taking care of, is it wifey duties?
I don't know, man.
Because yesterday he left the show early to pick up Essa.
Yeah. I don't know what he... Baka nanunundo pa rin. Baka hindi pa rin dumadating. Pabulatan tayong message Essa. Oy!
He left for the grocery at 6:33. Tuesday.
Yeah.
He has yet to be found.
I don't know. He's out and about.
We've talked about this all throughout the start of the week, or, well, Monday. We're at midweek, but a bit of concern because a student from CSA, right?
Oh, yes.
Had collapsed after a football match.
Football match outside of this.
Xavier.
Well, yes.
Correct?
I believe there was a match against Xavier.
There was no medic on site. Temperatures are...
It was heat stroke, right?
You know, well, first thing was there was no sub on the team. Kulang sila.
Damn.
So they played the full
90 minutes too. Full 90 minutes.
I would think on the news report, the person just said the kids were playing.
If they're kids, then probably not 90 minutes. But yeah, either way, like still with
no sub with
how bad the heat is now,
with the temperature, and we talked about this. When you're a kid, you don't really think about rehydrating. You don't think about rehydrating. Basta laro.
Oh,
go.
Basta nag-enjoy ka.
Yeah.
Diba? So, and I mean, even as an adult, sometimes we get carried away. Like, let's just say that you're fixing stuff. You know what I mean, during the summer and whatever. Sometimes you forget to rehydrate. Sometimes because of just how many things you've been doing. Obviously, very, very important to keep hydrated.
And sometimes you won't even feel it. You know what I mean? Like next thing you know, you're just like, oh, I'm a little lightheaded. Then bam, like you're passing out.
That's what I'm there for. That's why these sober nights and sober early in the morning, I'm always rehydrating and making sure that my friends, whoever is drinking,
may mga party ako na pupuntahan na ganyan dati. Puro tubig lang hawak ng mga tao. Hindi ko gets. Pero ba't masaya sila? Puro tubig lang na may hawak. I don't know, bro. It seems sus.
Here we go again.
Recording in progress.
Oh, thank you. I guess we're recording.
Did he just forget?
Di ba daw tayo dapat magsa-start kasi wala pa si Slick. So,
okay.
But anyway, but please don't forget to hydrate during these times.
It's very important. Have a thermos, invest in a thermos, a water jug.
Hydro flask, clean canteen,
I mean, everyone,
whatever.
Ito yung sikat right? The flask and everyone's carrying one. So might as well invest in one for your kids and yourself. On another note, congratulations and thank you to everyone that came out last night to Yes Please for our Rocky Oki. To all the Viva Max artists that came out.
Ano ba sila? Hindi na naman tayo nagpapaalam eh. Thanks, Stones, ha? Salamat, ha?
Hoy, I asked you guys to come out. You said you're gonna go home.
You just said,
Slick said,
yo, are you gonna come out? That's it. But I will change. I could have changed my answer.
What?
I could have been like, if you had said that we had some special guests coming in, I would have been like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll swing by.
I did not know as well.
So, sino the mga Viva Max guests nandun?
I don't know. I wasn't sure who they were, but they actually said, hey, nasan si Gino?
Rudy,
and I was like,
huwag mo na kayo damay dyan.
Like, who's Gino?
Alam mo namang wala sila.
Sino si Gino? Sino si Gino? And they're like,
mo na kung sino ako. Siyempre, of
they're like,
course.
yung mistiso. And I'm like, yung may asawa. Wala.
Ay, walang kwenta. Yan tayo. Pero tama naman.
But they stayed till late. Nice. Actually, I got there really late. So, it was nice to see Luz. Gene was there.
Yeah.
Apparently, Boss Idu booked another event.
Oh.
Kaya wala siya.
Nag-double book. Wow.
But Slick, I think, was with him. I don't know if Sam was with him. But they...
Oh, yeah. They had a wine thing. Remember? Okay. Yeah. That was supposed to be like...
Useless lang because it's pairing. I'm sure it's meat
right.
with...
It's meat with
wine,
both things that you don't actually partake in.
Yeah, so I'll be...
What am I going to do here?
I would just be sitting there with 3 different dudes.
So instead, here you are with a bunch of Viva Max people.
Oh.
Ayos ba? Nag-enjoy ka? No. Nag-regret ka ba na may sacrifice ka?
They left, and then I had a friend from Canada. This is why I love the Philippines.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of balikbayans who are in town also feel the same way. Dennis Kua, 34 years since the last time he stepped
foot in the Philippines.
Yeah, he's based in California.
Okay.
My friend Chia Aldace, he hasn't been back for 24 years.
Yeah.
He was born and raised here, lives in Toronto, and I think he's gonna be working with a very prominent family.
Okay.
That's into import-export.
So, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. I hope you get the job and decide to stay. So this dude, Chia, did not want to go home. Ito yung sabik sa party scene. Kasi sa Canada,
wala.
Kayod. Okay. 24/7, the grind.
And is the nightlife in Canada as late as it?
2 a.m.
2 a.m. lang, di ba?
Cut off 1:30, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'll call.
Really early.
Ito,
6 a.m.
I checked my clock. We were lined up outside Clubhouse at 5 a.m.
Damn. First off, multiple questions. 1, okay, Clubhouse pala open still that late. 2.
No, I did not know.
Okay, and then number 2.
I did not know.
Why were you lining up? It's your club, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it was nice
No,
outside.
you know why? Because Tony wanted the full experience. He's just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't want my friend to know that I'm part of this, so at least he knows that, okay, I can
plus,
be
I
one.
suppose it's also like nice lining up because then again, you get to see who else needs to get in and then you're like, okay, come here. Come with me.
Nagtaka ako.
You are the lucky one. You are chosen for
No. I don't do that. I don't do that. I only do that if they look lost within the vicinity.
Right.
Pag you know, I
lost
mean, they're
guys.
like,
Would you do that for lost guys or?
So, where are we
dude,
going?
Bro, you look lost.
just to give you a picture of.
And who else would be lost in that vicinity? Because I think every Filipino or every Manileño knows. So it's the foreigners.
No,
It's
local.
it's the
No, yung mga
foreigners.
Pinoys or foreigners.
Let's face it, it's the foreigners that you're like, hey, what's up? You lining up? You want to get in?
And they always have that look like, okay, is this the line that we're supposed to get into, or is there another line? Right? So you just
why you
they're
at
not
that
sure.
club? You can't even get
So
in.
this is like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So
Damn.
akala ko empty eh. Di ba may pasok? Isn't there school today?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't know. Is it summer?
I know
Summer
first year
break?
college, where did you party? Ponti?
Jesus, first year college.
Ponti.
No man, I didn't have money for Ponti in first year college.
Okay.
I was going to like
UAP. So, Paris Point.
No naman.
What's this one on El Pueblo dati?
No, it was Libis.
Libis.
That was the
Okay.
era of
All
like
right.
Libis.
Blue Onion.
Blue Onion.
Okay.
Sibyl. Grilla.
Punana.
Ponana. Holy shit! I haven't heard.
What was that? What was that other club? The one with the foam party.
Culture Club.
Culture Club.
Yeah.
Culture Club kasi was super hip hop, diba?
Yeah.
So parang there would be times that I'd be like, okay, I'll head over
Only
there.
Fridays.
Only Fridays.
Only
yeah.
Fridays for culture. That's the Power 108 night.
Twilo? Was it Twilo?
Twilo.
Yes. Twilo.
Blue Onion.
Blue Onion, Twilo. Yeah.
And Punana.
College was fun. May wala akong pera pang Ponti, pero may pera
Yeah.
Ponti, I think, for me was a little later than college. Like, I was fourth year already, like maybe graduating. Yeah, then.
So you're the senior looking for the juniors.
No, because I was there with the other seniors. Also.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that was a nice thing about Ponti. Like there were youngin, and then there were like people who were older.
Who worked in that area.
Yeah, essentially, if you went to Assumption, you probably went to Ponti.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So outside of Ponti, Fiamma. But Fiamma, I was working already.
Taboo. Do you remember Taboo?
Yes, Models
Tuesday?
Night, bro.
Models Night.
Yeah.
Hanip.
Yeah. Tapos yung may dala kang headshots para ma-prove mo na model ka. Kasi yung iba ba na nag-aalangan yung mga bartender, model ka ba talaga? Yeah, and then they changed it to something else. Bond.
Yeah, Bond.
After Taboo.
Bond.
Yeah, Taboo. I would actually frequent Taboo quite often. But then I had a cutoff at Taboo. Parang I would only be there for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, because everyone leaves it.
Yeah.
It's just like a quick step in and then see who's who, the who's who.
Plus, my ex-girlfriend was always there. So when we were together, like, okay, sure, Taboo. But like when we broke up, I was like, okay, I'll only be there for like 45 minutes. If she comes in, I'm out. You know what I mean?
Well, I wanted to ask our listeners, what was your curfew in first year college, or at least in college? Did you have a curfew?
12 midnight.
Yeah, 12 midnight.
Yeah.
College.
Same.
For me.
Same.
So I had to lie.
Yeah. I lied.
To get out,
Yeah.
you know.
It was a struggle to get out because I'd work with family the next day. So wala akong ligtas eh.
And that's why I was so excited to move out. Like, as in the minute I was done with college, I had like $5,000 in my bank account. I was like, I'm moving out.
Yo.
Because I wanted my freedom.
Yo, why do you still think I'm single, bro?
Exactly.
Why? Because all those years of being just
repressed. Yeah.
being stuck under one roof.
Yeah. And I can't argue with my parents' logic. Like, for them, it's like, okay, it's my house, my rules.
Exactly,
That's it.
yeah.
So if you wanna do your own thing, then get out. And I'm like, all right.
That's what I tell all the girls. My roof, my rules.
Wow. But bawal ang damit. That's my rule.
No. Wala pa akong binabahay. Wala pa.
Binahayan. Meron na.
Wala pa. I haven't come to that point yet.
But shit.
They're just there for a week lang. Tapos after that, they have to get out.
May
A week is a bit long.
Short-term lease.
Yun. Mga 3 days lang. 3
days.
3 days, 2 nights.
Maybe,
Parang vacation lang.
4 days, 3 nights max. 4 days, 3 nights max. But man, I miss the era of Libis. I gotta say, like, it's not as, because now parang going out seems pulido. You know what I mean? Like, it seems cleaner. Everything seems.
Well, there's more choices now.
Yeah, there's more choices. The clubs are aesthetic. You know what I mean?
I think before the cutoff would be 3 a.m. before in the Philippines, 4 a.m. Unless you go to a KTV.
Yeah.
Unless you go to yung bar sa kanto.
Before kasi, it wasn't built as a club.
Yeah.
It was built as a restaurant, and then at night, remember, like no younger generation will ever believe it. When I say that, like, Racks used to be a place where people got drunk, partied, brawled.
No, shit-faced.
Diba, every time Racks El Pueblo, every time you go there, may sapakan. May sapakan.
I remember one of our DJs, huge fight. My goodness gracious. I won't mention his name because he's actually...
Married now?
No.
Wanted?
No. He's actually a broadcaster for a reputable international network.
Yeah,
so I was there and I was like, oh my God, he was getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
And
Kasi pagpapasok ka ng El Pueblo, diba? Si Manikototes, just fill him a pants.
But then after that,
do the rock away.
After a few minutes, yung mga resback niya, beat the shit out of the other group.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh. This is not happening under my watch, but it did happen.
Who owned Racks at that time? It wasn't the Shakey's group yet, right?
No. I think it was really the original Racks group.
Oh, nga eh. Pero
Wasn't it-
kasi it was
wasn't it
Valero
wasn't
and
it-
then Pueblo.
Wasn't it Song
Yeah.
at that time?
Yeah,
Right?
that's right.
I would
Because
always
he
see
was the
Jason
DJ. Yeah.
And he'd always dictate what was going on. So
That makes sense. Yeah.
and then Mark took over later down the years, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know what happened after that.
Hayop yun. Like,
Yeah.
who would have thought that Racks, a family-friendly restaurant,
Would turn into something like that.
would turn into the smoking area inside?
During the day, kakain ka. And then in mid-morning, amoy Yossi, the second
Amoy
floor.
Yossi,
The second floor with that kasi
Amoy
carpeted.
Yossi,
Carpeted.
na may hint ng suka.
It's almost like Pier 1.
Yeah, exactly. Pier 1 was also like you feel the floors on your...
It's
which was also a bar and grill.
Vinegar.
Yeah.
It smelled like vinegar but suka.
Yeah.
It's like...
Dude, I remember...
They always had that thing where they'd be cleaning the floors with like some kind of solution and it would just mix and it would just stick.
Yeah. And it's not, parang hinahaluan nila kasi. Like
Well,
I remember there was this one time I went out Pier 1 on a Saturday night, the one in Libis.
Yeah.
And I distinctly remember, like, because
That was the first one, right?
Yeah, after mga 12 midnight, 1 a.m., nagsasayawan na yan on the tables eh. And I distinctly remember that, like, I saw my crush, who's a really good dancer. She was dancing on top of that table. And nobody cared about, like, getting a video taken of them because nobody had video cameras.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So she was dancing on that table. And the next day, I went to lunch with my folks to the same Pier 1, and we ended up eating on the same table that she was dancing in. So the entire time we were having lunch, I was thinking, this is where she was dancing.
This is where her feet were.
Thank God for there wasn't IG stories back
Right?
then.
Yeah, like it actually made people feel so much more loose. Than,
I think that was the beauty of it. That was the beauty of not having the technology during that time. And now I guess the thing is everything is accounted for.
Yeah.
Everything is
you see everything.
Yeah.
Remember one of my most glorious nights out, Porch in Makati along Bautista.
Yeah. Boy Bastos.
It's a small bar.
Boy Bastos.
Not a lot of people, I guess, know about it except for people from La Salle or whatever. But yeah, like, medyo wild yung Boy Bastos. Like, this is slammer drink and whatever. And it gets pretty rowdy and raunchy at night. And there was this one night, I remember it was like around 2 a.m. Everybody was drunk. And every time you would hear the bell, that means there's somebody who's doing a beer bong. So bell, say, ting, ting. Sunod yung beer bong. And then, ganyan. And then there was this one movie star. So she was dancing on a ledge. And she had starred in a bunch of like adult films. Or R18 films at least. At that time. And so she was really getting into it. She was taking off her clothes. Like she was about to take off her shirt. So everybody was like, take it off, take it off, take it off. And diba syempre yung pressure sa kanya. Plus at the same time, she's also
the alcohol
intoxicated. So she finally takes it off and everybody's like, yeah! And then there's this one asshole who yelled out loud, nakita ko na yan! Sobrang basag trip. So she was like, ay, gago to. So put back her shirt. Put her shirt back on. So parang lahat kami parang Boo! to, hayop ka, okay na eh. Nag-enjoy na kami lahat eh.
Si Dodge yun eh. Dodge.
Yes.
Dodge, BJ. Yeah, that was a good. That was actually a nice.
It was until it got shut down.
Parang home family bar. Everyone knows your name.
Yeah, and then they expanded a little bit.
Yeah,
there was
they bought the next door.
And like majority of the people would actually like drink inside, smoke outside, bring a couple of drinks outside. So you'd always see people. It was right beside Club 6 also, diba?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it became Velvet over the years.
Yeah.
Velvet. Yeah. And then it didn't. It
wasn't fly as much as.
Yeah. Tama.
Wild yun.
But last night or this morning, 5 a.m. People were still out. Versus was still open till 6:37, I think. I took home Chia. He was staying out.
Okay.
I didn't want him to take a cab at like 6 a.m., 6:30. And he was staying at the Newport area.
Right.
Oh my gosh, the
traffic is horrible.
I wish I just did it. I told him I should have just got him an Angkas.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a good. I wanted to be a good tour guide, and I said, you know what? But it was...
Kasi naabutan niya na yung traffic na mga papuntang trabaho eh.
Hindi ako hindi ako nag-skyway to come down. Ako eh. Nag-sales eh. F in hell.
Because everybody's on the way to work.
Yeah. And wrong move. I got him. Yeah, and then he wants to do it again tonight. And I was like, Yo, you know what time I had to wake up, bro? I had PT at before lunch, bro. I'm working on 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours, bro. No, kasi sa Versus, when he got to Versus, ang dami, lasing na lahat ng tao. And you know when people are under the influence and I don't know what's going on. Is there no school today or tomorrow? Because
no, they're still
college students are out. I know they were college students because they were all on the backs of the guys. The girls were on the, you piggyback.
Oh yeah.
And you're just talking. That's college.
Yeah,
right.
That's a college thing. That's not not a working.
You're not a working
unless you're super intoxicated.
No. Ito yun, nag-uusapan on the back.
Medyo may kilig ng konti.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a college thing.
Yes. And I was like, okay. And I was just very observant. Obviously.
Yeah. Besides, if you were in a clubhouse, then it was probably a college thing.
Yeah, sober as hell. And I was wondering, is there no curfew? Do these parents don't enforce curfews on the kids these days?
I don't think that anymore. Yeah, no. Because you have to remember the majority of these kids, the parents that they have, are probably like a couple of batches older than
us,
than we are,
than Tony.
So these are the kids. Hindi na sila boomers eh.
Yeah.
But we had boomer parents.
Yeah.
They probably had Gen Xers as parents, and Gen Xers are already like they would because boomers 12 o'clock pauwi na yung mga tao eh. Gen X 12 papunta yung tao sa club. Medyo ganun.
They took a disco nap. Yun ang tawag dyan eh. Nagdi-disco nap na sila. That's what I used to do.
What is a disco?
A disco nap is that will give you another 2 hours.
Yeah.
When I was drinking, I was drinking that power nap, I would go in the car, boom, lights out.
But sometimes, bro, you don't need to disco nap. All you need to do is go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Reset.
Okay na ako. Splash a little bit of water on your face. Gising ka na.
You're like, let's go, guys.
Magical banyo. Tapos for some strange reason, nawawala yung lasing mo. Galing eh.
You go with a bunch of friends and you come out new people.
That's what I'm dreading tonight. He's gonna do round 2 tonight. Oh my goodness gracious.
Should be fun.
But yeah, I wanted to know if the parents actually, if your
Still
kids are 18,
curfew.
19, 20, do they have a curfew?
Let's face it. Like I feel like there are bars already that will kind of let. I'm sure they don't want to say it, but there are bars out there.
Yeah.
That do let like. Not 18
minors. Even minors. So under 18 is considered a minor here. Obviously, in
siguro mga 16, 17
I think BGC in the big
you can because of
they really check
system.
it.
But in the smaller bars,
no. You can smoke, you can drink, you can do whatever. I think even in QC,
Yeah.
They do checks the bigger bars, but the smaller
But the
bars,
smaller ones, no.
hell no.
And besides,
You know.
that's the Philippines. Like, even if you don't go to a bar, yung mga relatives mo dito eh. Grade 2 ka na, o ito, mag-shot ka, try mo.
Yeah.
Kaya mo yan.
863108999 curfew. What was your curfew in college? And if you have kids that are 18, 19, 20,
Would you apply the same curfew? Or would
may
you
curfew
change it
ding,
up?
may curfew ba sila? I mean, I don't have kids, so I think I would be the most lenient for the guys.
Yeah.
If I had a daughter, shit. Oh man, I don't know, man.
No, you would be super strict. If you had a daughter, yeah, you would
But
be.
yun nga eh, ako that
No, I wouldn't be super strict because I know super strict
tends to,
is the worst. Because
If you confine somebody,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
why.
I don't want to do that. I will not be. What is it? The what do you say? I will never be like my.
my parents before me or something.
Yeah, there's a term that they say. Shoot, there's a quote on that. But yeah, basically that's in a nutshell. I will not replicate what my mom did to me.
Yeah.
Because it didn't. It was.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. It didn't work, but it was more.
I think it depends on the
I
personality
lied
type.
more to my mom than I would like to. If she had just let me out where my friends went to raves and partied, right, partied instead of working for the family,
guys.
you know, and they were. So I would be waking up at 6 a.m. 6:30 with my folks. They'd be coming home on ecstasy, like friggin' across the street in their friggin'
So wait.
basketball jersey shorts.
Are you telling me that you're supposed to like, Mom, just let me go out there and have ecstasy with my...
And they'd be in shades
My friends.
across the street
And let me enjoy.
in a pickup. And they're like, Tony. And I'm like, oh, damn, they're just getting home. And I'm
That's
going
the
to work.
reason why you ain't going out.
And me and my brother were like, yo, this life is so... And you know, we're at that time 16, 17, 18. It sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked because they get to party and go to these after-hour clubs at that age. You know, that's
And
the
they get
that's
an
the
unfair
age,
advantage.
That's the age you want to belong, to identify with the cool group.
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
true.
experimenting and whatever.
No, plus it gives them I distinctly remember there was this girl that I really liked in high school, and I really wanted to go
Artista
out.
na yan?
No.
Did I send you the photo?
No. I really wanted to go out with her, but I couldn't because my parents were allowing me to go out on when I was in high school. Like, as in literal, kahit parang mall lang in the afternoon, hindi ako pwede.
Yeah.
So parang oh yeah, like game, let's hang out. How will I hang out? Diba? Like, so wala akong choice. So wala, may ibang pumasok, may ibang dumiga, may ibang nanalo. Tapos ako parang, ito, para akong tanga.
Well, was that the college guy?
Porno na lang tayo, diba? Yeah,
These are the college
that
guys.
really sucks. And I mean,
it gets to your ego.
Really believe that, like, had I been given the opportunity to go out with her, like, I think I could have made it. I could have, made it work. But I was never given that chance to go out because my parents wouldn't allow me.
I know how you feel. I remember only guys could enter my house.
Yeah.
Girls, bawal.
Oh.
So what did I do? Pag wala pa parents ko from work,
Pasok.
House party.
oh man, I mall sa likod ng bahay, in the downstairs. I was like, yo, like that was like.
Well, that's how you got caught doing it.
You actually don't want to lie about it. Like,
No, I don't. I didn't.
having to lie, but like,
I didn't. But I think the stricter you are, it serves a certain kind of person, but it backfires down the road.
yeah. Although I will also argue that, like, I think it depends on the personality type. There are people naman na parang if you shackle them down, they actually will be like, okay, then I guess I won't go out.
Yeah, they're fine with it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, okay.
And then
I think with parents like that, when they shackle you down, they elaborate. The problem with my mom, no. There was no defining
The reason why.
and elaborating on why you can't go out with this girl or go out with those guys.
Pero I'll argue rin na parang like, okay, let's just say that you could go back in time and be your teenage self.
So plan B?
And I'm your mom.
Plan B.
And I'm like, you can't go out because I know your personality. You're probably going to get someone pregnant. What are you going to say? There's an explanation.
Well, give me a chance to prove it.
And then what if you do get someone pregnant?
Give me a chance to do
prove it. Diba? Like,
And I'll show you.
then I'm an early father. Gino. then we would
Do
be.
you have any idea how difficult it is, Tones?
And then Gino, we'd be totally the dynamics of the show would be different. I would have a 30-year-old.
I don't think you'd even be here in the Philippines if you had a child.
No, you know what? It would be weird in some alternate universe. We would be the Tony,
I know,
and then
right?
Tony.
No.
No, can you imagine? Like
I'd still be the same.
No, some multiversal version
I'd
of
still be the
ourselves.
same.
Where Tony is the only one who's like completely like married, devoted, and like
Oh, no.
he has a whole family.
Guys, you should stick to one guy.
Tapos kami ni Sam ni Slick parang, come out you little bitch, come out. You know what I mean?
I don't think that would ever happen.
Go home. You know what
I don't think I've ever
What are you, a loser?
I don't think I've ever...
Tapos tayo yung mayaman. Alam mo yun?
Mayaman naman kayo eh. As Bob Marley said, it's not about possessions that make
We're the
you
ones
rich.
asking Tones, do you need anything? I can write you a check right now. Okay lang. That's fine. Saying what's up to our friends from Tribal, to Arvin, and to the big boss, to Bobby. Bobby is here, to Tones. They just got back from China. What's up, guys?
Hey, welcome home. Welcome to the Philippines.
Welcome. Also, hello to Ryan Corcuera. He's tuned in. What's up, Ray? Thank you so much for listening. Medyo nahuli mo kung sino yun.
We are wrapping up Women's Month. So thank you to everyone that actually joined us throughout the whole month of March and all of our guests. There's a few guests that wanted to actually extend Women's Month because they didn't get to find a date.
Naman. We celebrate women every day on the show.
Which we could. So hopefully we can do that. But we do have one more guest tomorrow night, and we do have one guest tonight as well.
All right.
We have,
Courtesy of Tones, huh? Thanks, Tones.
Oh, no. It's Gino and doing the due diligence. He tells me who to get, and I do what I
My
can.
My guest is coming in like next week.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we put a couple names on a piece of paper, and then we just say,
Sino kaya dito?
Yeah. What would be the great? Yeah. What would be the great topic? And tonight we're discussing with Michaela Lagdameo about women having their own bank account, having their own money.
Yeah.
Working, being a mom, being a wife, and having your own finances and actually keeping track of your own finances. I think it's so vital and important to being an empowered woman. All right, so we'll have her on the show in a short bit. We'll get to a song and stick around for more of Boys Night Out. Do we have anything yet to give away?
Hey, you know what? We do have you want to give away some
tickets?
Tribal gift packs.
Okay, yeah.
We got some Tribal gift packs. There's a cap there. There's a shirt. There's sticker packs. So there you go.
Okay, sounds good. We'll get to a pop quiz in a short bit, and also I can't wait for Friday, our first red carpet.
We're actually going, yeah?
Well, our names. She texted. They're making a name tag.
Oh, damn.
I've never had a name tag.
Oh, damn. Does that mean we have to dress up?
We have to dress up.
Oh, God.
We have to dress up.
Right.
What's this for?
Wala ka kasi dito eh. For Bella's new movie.
Oh, okay.
Yung libro sa napanood.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're gonna probably interview us in the end.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What did you think of the movie? Parang ganon.
Yeah.
Can you say the title, Tones?
Patay.
I guess I should take it.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Put your hands up. And makes you feel like this.
It's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling out 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Magic 89.9.
I can't let you go. There's no way. I'm already still burning. So hold me close. Now, baby, I do what I'm told. It's still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line. Yeah, you got me shifting the paradigm, no longer wishing. You're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, we could roll the dice. Act like you surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, 'cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky with you, babe. Gotta bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. Cooler than cold, I'm all in. So load up the dice, so heavy. The way that you roll, I'm falling. So out of the phone, I'm ready to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line. Yeah, you got me shifting the paradigm, no longer wishing. You're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, yeah. We could roll the dice, yeah. Act like you surprised, but you already know. You're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike.
I know that you think it's so important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together. Yeah, I get it, we're all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more. But you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you don't even understand. Stepping on me without even trying. Never seen somebody get so good at lying. It's impressive you don't spend all your time crying.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Boys Night Out. It's 10 after 6 o'clock, and I decided tonight to wear my...
I know, I was so weirded out. I was like, why do you have your ID on your neck? Is it like a college
Wow,
thing?
look at that.
Yeah, you didn't get the memo na walang
No ID, no entry?
No ID, no entry, and no salary.
Ah, okay. Well, good luck with that.
Wala talaga.
How was your dinner, Slick? I totally forgot to ask you that last night.
Oh, it was pretty okay. They just had actually it was just food from Tipple that they had, and then what happened was, so we ate before, and then after that we had wine. So it was like a wine class that we had.
Okay.
So it was pretty cool. Learning about
culture,
you know, like be cultured. You know, the acidity and stuff like that.
You want to be cultured with wine? Go to either Dr. Wine.
BGC. Yes. Dr. Wine BGC Slick, take notes.
Yes.
You want to be cultured?
We were talking about that.
Multicultural.
Or you wanna raise the bar a little, cork.
Cork.
On the top floor.
But I'd like to say thank you very much to Ollie Ruiz for hooking that up. So he's actually part of my Metro Photo. But this is his thing that, okay, he went to class learning about, the different kind of wines, the grapes, stuff like that, how to taste it, how to properly pour it and everything. So we learned all about that. So it was pretty fun. It was about maybe 2 hours. 2.5 hours of it, and it was interesting is because Sam Vanessa was there, station guy was there along with wifey, and we had Mr. Aaron Ocampo, we had a few other people there, so it was really fun. And it wasn't like one of those things, okay, let's get lasing. This one is okay, you have to really know the complexity of wine. So it was nice.
Yeah,
But I know for you, Tones, you already know all that stuff, so yeah.
Actually, a really good sommelier is those places in obviously Dr. Wine and Cork as well. They have a guy. I forgot his name. He's lived in Europe for quite some time, and so
there's actually a lot of really good wine places. Also. Wine Drop in Pasong Tamo.
A Wine Drop, yes.
Yes, Wine Drop Life. PCX. Have you ever heard of
PCX as well? Come on.
The smaller, actually not
more intimate.
If you're really just there for the wine.
Yeah.
Pero yung Dr. Wine kasi sa BGC. Something in it for everyone. Bro, if you want to be cultured, dami mo culture na matututunan doon. Spanish.
And you don't even need to drink wine.
Exactly. Drinking Jaeger the last time I was there.
All right. I believe
doing it your way. Nice, Gina.
We do have. Did we lose her? I think we lost her. She was here, right?
No.
Nawala.
Oh. Nawala.
Yeah.
Ikaw kasi.
Okay. 8631-0899. Give us a call regarding the whole curfew. What was your curfew when you were in college?
And will you extend that curfew to your children? Should you have them, or if you have them? Let us know.
Yeah, let's
know. I don't know, man. Are you for you, Slick, will you give Archer a curfew?
Actually, his curfew now is...
Wait, he has a curfew now?
He has to get to bed by at least 9:30.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I mean,
because
when he's going out na.
Not really. I'll probably just be pretty lenient with him, so... I don't know.
So, G lang, parang Dad, uwi ako ng mga 6 a.m. mamaya.
Oh, go.
Ka-clubhouse pa ako eh.
See, Tito Tones will take care of you. See, Ninong Tones pala.
I think it's different how kids were, I guess, raised differently. Now it's a totally different time. Kids have to be
What was the reason that your parents gave you as to why you had a curfew? Because mine was safety. They were worried that I would get kidnapped or whatever. And I'm like,
I think for me, being I wasn't so studious in school because they knew.
Yeah.
So if I enjoyed
too much
partying, going out, and I was all, but for me it was just barkada was life.
Yeah. But wait, you weren't given that option na parang, okay, raise your grades. If you get your grades up, then you get to go out. Wala?
Raise my grades, bro. My focus was women and gym. Was the jocks.
That's the only thing he's raising.
Hanging out with the jocks and the mingling.
The cheerleaders.
Oh, making lande. Yeah. That was it. All right. 8631-0899. Give us a call. What was your curfew back in the day?
Hey, Michaela's there.
Oh, she's here?
Not there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine. All right, we'll get to her. Let's get her on the show.
So, Michaela, you can turn on your cam. Come on down.
Is she there?
Can you guys see me?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you well. Tone's proper introduction?
Yeah, Tone's
mother, loving mother, and influencer, model, podcaster, and now she's an empowered and speaking up more about I guess being an empowered woman and self-love, right? So
exactly.
it's really great to come on for you to come on the show, and I thought we'd actually end Women's Month with you on the show, discussing how important it is for ladies, even though they're single and going into a relationship, even a marriage, that they should have their own income or at least their own bank account.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree. totally.
Well, you actually
Anyway.
you were interviewed in an article which I actually read, and it didn't give me much thought.
Tony reads, huh?
I know.
Yeah. Yo,
Tony's never done that for our other guests.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
He never researches.
Yeah,
like,
he's always like,
kabala.
Sino to? Sino to?
you know the due diligence that I do has because that's how I started. I had to do R&D for my boss.
Okay. Yeah, but you are the boss now.
No.
Oh, ever since then, like, you
And I
never
still-
read up on anything.
But I still do it. I still do the R&D.
Okay, so
to research
going
it.
back to this article.
Yes.
Okay, what did you
So, if she, in a nutshell, basically, let's ask her how important is it and why should women have their own bank account?
Actually, that's so funny because that was actually just an Instagram post. And then I think the magazine grabbed it and made an article out of it. So I've always believed that I guess women should never have to rely on men for money because, well, it started for me at 15 when I started earning my own money.
Yeah.
I was entering college, and that's when my parents stopped giving me allowance.
Right.
So I felt more independent at a young age, and at the same time, it also taught me how to be responsible for my own finances.
Yeah.
Since I wasn't relying on my parents for my expenses, I was paying already my phone bill. I was paying for my gas. I was paying for my clothes.
This was at 15.
And
15 years old?
Damn. Okay.
I started at 15, and
How much was your allowance?
I think it. Oh, I didn't get allowance anymore because I was working. I mean, that's when I started modeling.
Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah, so that's when so completely like no allowance anymore. That's when I also entered into college, and I think it really helped me later on when I had my own family.
Right.
How to manage a household, how to manage expenses, and not be so reckless. Like there's so much more value in money than just throwing it away on whatever
When it's
things.
under your
So
control.
even with my kids, like my daughter, she's 18 now, and she's also earning her own money. And yeah, I'm an 18, 15, and 6-year-old now.
Okay.
So even at an early age, I teach them the value of money also because it also changes the way they do things, the way they see things,
The way
and
they spend also.
the way they spend, and also things they think harder before they actually want something, rather than I want this. It's like let me see, do I really need it?
Yeah.
Because they know the value of money, and it's good to teach kids at an early age the value of money.
How did you go about telling your kids about that? Because I mean, I think in your case, like because you started modeling early and then you started getting your own kind of income. What about for kids that don't get their own income, or you know what I mean? So how is something like that like? Oh, did we lose her? I think we lost her.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because it wasn't Tony asking.
Wait, no.
I know, right?
I'll send her load. I'll send her load.
She was like, you know what?
Bro, she's been working since she's 15. I don't think she needs load.
I'll send her.
I think she'll be okay, Toads. I think she'll be. But then it's one of those things.
Send her internet. I'll send her Wi-Fi. Hold on.
Madala mo yung Starlink mo, bro.
Give her the backpack.
Starlink ka.
Oh, there she is. There she is again. There she is. I mean, you should also throw in the question about the whole curfew thing is because she has an 18-year-old.
Oh,
so
yeah, definitely. Look,
that would be interesting, too.
I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Someone called my phone.
All good. Okay. What I wanted to ask
So
was...
your question, yeah.
Yeah, so since for you, like you started modeling early and then you started kind of getting your own money at such a young age. What about, do you have any advice for parents who have kids who essentially like...
aren't working?
Yeah, exactly. Because I wasn't working at 15.
Who works at...
Yeah.
Unless you're working for the family. Other than that... Yeah.
So do you treat like your allowance?
Because with my daughter, like I also taught her how to start her own business at a young age. So it was easier for me. I mean, that was the way I taught her
the
value of money. So like with her, we started like a cookie business, and then can you hear me well?
Yes,
you can hear me?
yes.
And then also she started doing bracelets. So the concept of business and making money was easier to explain because it was an application of something.
Yeah,
so when she was old enough to understand, that's how I did it. So you can even explain to their kids, like if they want to sell something in school, you know, you give them like, let's say you buy, like me, I started early also with that. Like I would buy like a pack of Jelly Ace and sell it to my classmates for like 2 pesos.
May
or something.
patong. Wow.
So you know, little concepts
Are
like
you
that.
serious?
Galing,
I know.
galing. That's so enterprising.
What else?
I started
What are
when
you
I
selling
was
now these
grade
days?
3. I actually have like a thrift shop online. I don't know. I just always want to be doing something, and it doesn't have to be like a grand company or anything.
Yeah.
It's just something. Just always. Like I'm not stagnant, you know. There's always money coming in, and even if it's small, even if you earn, I don't know, 1,000 pesos a day, 2,000, 5,000, you know, it's
You're
still
still
income.
earning.
And then when it adds up later on, it's on top of
Whatever
it's on
is
top of your actual income. So for me, that's the concept that I put even with my kids. And so my son, who's 15, so he's not really working, of course, because he's in high school.
Yeah.
But he's also very wise about money. He's like, do I really need it? Because he learned the concept in gaming.
Oh, okay.
So he was a gamer.
Yeah.
So equipment is expensive, and you know how it goes, right? You have to upgrade this and all of that. So he started gaming, and then he was also earning a little bit from there. So the concept also of balance, like, okay, we spent this much for your equipment.
Yeah.
Can you make it back? You know, little things like that. You have to apply it in their own understanding.
Yeah.
So now my 6-year-old, I have to explain because sometimes, you know, he wants toys.
Right.
And I'll be okay, I can't just buy. And toys now are so expensive.
They are.
Like
Yes,
3,000 right?
Kids are expensive.
I mean,
Kids are so expensive.
Kids are generally expensive.
Yeah.
they are. And the older they get, the more expensive their
The
stuff.
toys, yeah.
Exactly.
Because now it's like car. Now, and my daughter, she's driving now, so it's like car na, and then she's going out, so it's designer bags now. I'm like, hala. I'm like, you think it will end, you know, when they're young? Nope.
No, yeah.
It gets more expensive.
It'll just
Anyway,
continue.
So, yeah. So with my 6-year-old, I have to explain my concept of work to him. So it's like, okay, mommy has to work today because I get this much money, so I can buy your toy. If mom, you know, you have to explain it in their words.
Value.
Simple,
value, and something they'd understand. So like, let's say, okay, I'll give you, and I make him pay. Let's say in the counter, say we're lining up for, you know, like grocery or whatever. I'm like, okay, this is 100 pesos. What can you buy with that? You know, so you just, it has to be actual things that they could
do.
apply,
Right.
so you understand.
So it's better for these kids to learn when they're actually implementing it themselves. So they're actually paying for
It's
it.
real
And
world.
I think for every age, there's a way to do it. It's just like that. The
Figuring out what the
6-year-old,
best way
it's like
is.
buying in the store. And so little things. I mean, kids are so smart. Don't underestimate that they won't understand, because they really understand so much more than you actually think they do.
That's
Yeah, they're very quick. No,
I don't think you can do that with an adult guy.
No, man. Adults have a harder time.
You can't tell your hubby or your lover, okay, I'm gonna take you into the cashier.
Yeah.
Well,
and you only have 100 pesos.
We're gonna go to the car show. We're gonna go to the car dealership. Go walk around, see what you like,
and then figure out if you can pay for it.
Exactly.
By different payment naman eh. Kaya yan.
Is it 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Are you
I mean,
paying
the
for
total
this?
amount hindi ko kaya, pero kaya ko yung monthly.
It's a 2-seater. It's a 2-seater, Gino. We have 2 kids.
Yeah, no.
Just give me the down payment.
But I work so hard.
How do you justify that, Gino? You have 2 kids and a wife. Where are they gonna sit? Someone's gonna be left out.
Why do you think I sold my car?
His dream car, now it's gone and it
Now
became
it's a
van.
van, bro.
He moved on to the daddy van phase. But earlier we were talking about curfews.
Yeah.
And since you mentioned that you do have an 18-year-old and, you know, she's obviously going out, she's driving, do you have a curfew for her? And what is that curfew? And how did you talk about that with her?
You know what? It's kind of strange because I thought I would kind of be a strict mom, but because I grew up with really strict parents, so my curfew was crazy, like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Like, what do you? Where do you go?
Wait, 7 p.m. The sun is about to set at 7 sometimes. May araw pa minsan eh, depending on the month.
That's why I really I didn't really. I was very sheltered, like at a young age. So it was just the mall and whatever, ice skating, super wholesome stuff. That's why I would just have friends over. It was that kind of life. So when I had
you
my
were
daughter,
jailed as a kid. I feel so bad for you.
Yeah.
I said the exact same thing earlier, and you didn't feel bad for me.
I felt bad for her.
No.
7 p.m. Gino.
No, because
he doesn't care about
midnight.
It saved me. It saved me from a lot of things, I think, in a way. But on the other hand, so having my daughter, I guess our relationship is different since we're 18 years apart. And I when she started to go out, I was the one going out with her. We have also similar group of friends. I mean, a lot of her friends I know as well. I mean, it's a mix.
Oh wow!
And I trust her, and I guess I don't know. I know how she is when she's out because I've been there with her, and she's not the type to go out all the time as well. Like she's very selective.
Yeah.
So when it, I'm just. And sometimes it gets really fun when you're out, and it's like, do I have to go home? So now she knows her boundaries. Like, okay, it's time to go home now. She's like, Mom, it was getting too crazy. I'm at home. So in that way,
she's telling you to go home. She's the one telling you na.
No, her.
Mom,
no, she knows.
Mom, uwi ka na.
Yeah,
Mom, it's time to go home.
Di mo kaya, Mom. Mom, gumugulo na, Mom.
Mom, gumagapang ka na. Mom,
I'm learning a little bit, Mom. Let's go.
Mom.
But wow, wait.
But yeah, it's so funny because she is responsible now for her own time. Yeah, so at least so it's easier for me that way also. And then if she wants to stay longer, be like, okay, I just want to stay a little bit longer, but I'll go in a bit. Like it's very updated. It's not like, because I just don't want her to try and make takas. You know how it was before.
Yeah.
So I always tell my kids, I'd rather know everything than you guys making tapas.
Yeah.
So if you want to stay longer, I'd rather, anyway, they have a good driver and everything. So that's one thing we have to, that's one of the rules. Like the driver has to be there, and we know what's going on, what time you're coming home, and just updated. And I think that's better for me.
Yeah,
I prefer to know.
Did you make takas?
How rare is it to find an 18-year-old who will actually say, you know what, I'm having too much fun. It's too gulo na.
It's too much,
right?
You know what?
Because when we were 18, we'd be like, "Oy, gulo, let's go." You know what I mean?
It's getting better.
Yo, the hormones.
You know what? Like I was saying. No, I would always say, like, it's really finding the perfect balance of being a parent and a friend to your child. And it took a while to get there, but I'm just so happy that I was able to achieve that.
Yeah.
With our kids.
What about dating? What about dating? Let's say she comes to you and she introduces you.
Mom, I like this guy.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah. How does that work?
But you might know him. His name is DJ Toads.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, no, get him out.
He's very established. He's kind of a legend.
Gago!
He says he knows you.
Gago kayong dalawa.
Grabe, underage.
Grabe.
No, but with dating, I'm actually, with both my kids, they're already at that point.
Yeah.
And even when they're getting to know the person, we already know, about what's going on.
Yeah.
So we're very transparent in that way. Like if I say no, having a boyfriend, but anyway, if they're in love and everything, they're gonna have a boyfriend anyway. Because that's kind of what happened to me, and so of how I was raised, I try to put myself in their position again. It's like, what do I wish my parents did when I was that age, and that's how I balance it out and try to put myself back in my shoe, and then that's how I handle. Yeah.
Now, is it different because your 18-year-old is a girl, and then your the next one is a boy?
15.
Yeah,
it's a boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you treat them the same, or you're just like a little bit okay for your son? You're a little bit more okay. Go ahead, do what you do. You're a guy.
I think it's the same actually, because I think it's the same because even with the boy, like you have to be careful too because, the boys also can get someone pregnant. It's the same thing. It's the same responsibility. So regardless if they're a boy or girl, I still I still have the same rules.
There's no I like that. There's no double standard. It's
But the thing with double standards is it's easier to talk about it than it is to practice. So that's the tricky part. Like,
well, I don't have a girl.
I have a daughter. So
you have a daughter.
As much as I keep telling myself that that the same rules that apply to my son will apply to my daughter, I'm not sure if
You'll know when you get there. You'll know exactly what to do when you get there. It's like there's no manual really to tell you what to do. Like, I mean, there are parenting books, but in the end, it really depends on your relationship with your children and also the attitude and the characters of your kids, because you can't really, like, what works for her is not exactly what will work for your son as well.
Like, universal thing.
You have to balance it. So, I mean, generally the rules are the same, but the manner of executing it also is a bit different. So I don't know. I can't.
Plus, it also depends on how receptive your kids are. You know what I mean? Like, maybe one kid will be like, okay, you know what, I'll follow what you say. And then the other kid will be like, you know what, F you. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like,
But what's important is that they also trust you and then they also respect you. I think that's really important, because without the trust also in you, you won't be able to parent them exactly the way you want to.
So do you also handle and you go, do you go through in terms of the finances? We'll get back to the finances.
We went to parenting. Okay.
Do you actually check, which is fine. I mean, it's goes hand in hand, parenting and finance. Do you check their expenses, what they're buying, how much they're spending, or
not really.
Sila na bahala?
I actually don't. Yeah, I kind of leave it to them because they have to manage it. Like, I see it also, like, let's say, like my daughter, because she's also kind of earning as well.
Right.
When she's like, okay, I'm getting low, she's like, Mom, I need to like double up on this. I need to sell more of this. So it also teaches them how to manage. Like, okay, I need to back off in spending now. And then it teaches them to save again. So. It's part of the process and part of their learning, because if I always just take over, then how are they going to learn? So it's better that they're learning now, and then later on when, the money gets bigger and bigger, and as they get older in a larger scale, they'll know how to handle it. It's part of the process,
And for you, do you have one account? With your partner, or do you have separate accounts?
Okay.
Or do you have several accounts, and one is hidden? Okay. I mean, I know Sam YG has several accounts hidden from ESA.
That's true. Proven yun.
Proven.
Ito namin yung SALN niya.
We saw it. We saw it. He left his passbook.
Well,
wala pangalan ni ESA sa passbook niya. So,
patay tayo dyan.
I know for sure that's just for his play money.
Pang ano lang, pang parts, pang pyesa.
Okay, so well, I got married 20 years ago, and I've always kept my own bank account, and then I never shared it. So whatever I earn goes to my account, and then the expenses of the house, whatever I wanted to take care of, I took care of on my own.
Oh, okay.
And same thing. His own account, I wouldn't touch as well.
Right.
But we did open a joint account at one point, but I wasn't really putting anything in.
Okay.
Because,
wait.
Honestly,
Hold the brakes there. Hold the brakes.
Para lang pag tinanong ka, may joint account kayo? Meron.
So how does that play off? How does that play off when both of you decide, willingly to open a joint account, but you don't put in the same? You don't put in anything.
Wow. Depends, eh.
You know what? We only opened it actually to be honest, like for a wedding.
Yeah.
So all because the money there, it's always like and blah blah blah. So that's it. And after that, when we use it for the expenses and stuff, we never really maintained it, honestly, because for me, I don't know. Like, you should have your own individual control over your own money.
I love it.
And really, like, if anything happens, let's say, and of course, I'm not against marriage, whatever, right? Some marriages work, some marriages don't. But if it doesn't, what are you going to do? You're stuck. Like, it just makes it more complicated because, of course, when you guys fight, you have to agree. And that's the thing. So for me, it's like, it's not that you wish that your marriage, will end, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's also good to be smart about it too, so that there are certain things that you don't have to rely on someone. You still have your own individuality and safety.
Yeah.
And
True.
like for me, if I want to buy a bag or shoes, like I'll just buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, your partner's not gonna wear your shoes. Your partner's not gonna wear your bags. I work for the money.
I like that.
I think I'm entitled, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Same thing for guys, you know? I mean, you guys like your car.
Was that a question, Tones?
Kapatid ka ba? Kapatid ka ba?
I mean, guys, you buy, you have your cars, your watches, and stuff like that. I mean, that's on you. You want to look a certain way. You want to have your own things. So why not? You work for it, so you deserve it. So it's the same thing.
Sam would love this.
True.
Sam would love this episode.
If I want to buy a motorcycle, I'm going to buy a motorcycle.
Sam
You can't stop me.
Stop me.
Sam is
It's
going to show
not
this
money.
episode to Essa, and he's going to buy all his supercars.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. No, but really, I mean, but then again, you always still have to agree on the things that are joint, like in the house, and stuff like that. But I think things that are individual, like stuff like that, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
You should be happy with what you work for. And I mean, you're already sacrificing stuff for your family, for your kids and stuff. So why not? I mean, I really don't see any problem with that. But then again, it's different for every individual. It's different for every couple. So maybe this is what worked for us.
Yeah.
And you guys have to come to agreement, because there's some, partners naman who are super magastos that they, they're dry.
They don't know how to manage money.
YG. Oh.
Yeah.
Sam YG.
So in a way, you also have to be responsible to that. That's what I mean. Everything has to be done in a responsible manner as well.
Right.
And, like for women, who probably are going through a separation, or they decide that, or maybe they're in an abusive relationship and they decide, okay, like, I have to leave.
Yeah.
What do you do? Are you gonna be stuck and be like, oh no, but I can't leave because
all my finances
rely
are
on my
tied
partner?
to,
Yeah, and there are a lot of women, sadly, in the Philippines who are in this position because they're housewives.
Yeah.
And they have no control over their money and they're stuck. What if it really is an abusive relationship or something that they're really unhappy about? How can they save themselves?
Get out.
So
We have a foundation. We have a foundation, Michaela, now that helps women that are battered, and it's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's
just to help. Konti lang.
just to help them to get started. Yeah.
Get them.
They can email us.
Jumpstart.
Sam YG is very generous.
DJ Tony.
Oh my God. Hindi pala totoo. Okay, it's a joke pala.
But honestly, we were talking to the attorney.
Attorney Connie.
Yesterday,
Connie.
yeah.
Jimenez Aquino.
So yesterday or the day before about
Monday.
just how important it is, because like honestly, like I've had this conversation with my wife also, that like we have so many friends who get into relationships. They talk about like each other's roles in a partnership, and then it just so happens that the woman almost always just becomes the housewife, the homemaker, take care of the kids. And then if they separate somewhere down the line, all of a sudden a person who gave up her entire career to take care of the kids or whatever has to start from scratch. Because they decided to sacrifice their career to take care of the home or take care of the kids. So
well, there's nothing wrong with that, because there are a lot of women who love this role of like just being there as a wife and kids, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that works for you, it's super fine. But,
I think it works.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
and I don't know. For me, I just like being an independent woman. I hate having to ask people for anything, or even my own, like even your partner, your husband. I feel like I don't want to burden anyone. So for me, I'd rather work for my own money and buy the things that I want to without having to burden anyone. And
nice, you do you.
May kapatid ka ba?
Plus naman yan like it's more of like obviously you hope for the best but prepare for the worst. For the worst bad things happen, right?
And I think when there's a certain kind of aura when you have your own money, when you're making your own money.
Yeah.
And there's just
whether you're a man or woman,
freedom that you get.
Yes, the independence that you can do whatever you want. You're not at anyone's beck and call for, like as you said, asking for hey, I need to purchase this. I need to buy this.
Or even just a pair of shoes. I mean, I don't know. I find it so sad. Like, oh, I have to ask my husband if I need to buy shoes. Like, it's shoes. You're gonna wear it. Like, buy it. You know, like, right? That song of Miley, I can buy myself flowers.
What kind of shoes are you buying though? Hermes? Michaela, I saw you like a Hermes. I'm like,
it depends.
How many times are you going to wear that? Every day to bed? If you're wearing those Hermes to bed, then okay.
Sneakers.
Then okay.
Go lang.
Kahit sneakers. Okay lang naman. Kahit sneakers. Oh, how much are sneakers? Chinelas. I mean, you know, buy
just
your
as long
chinelas.
as you use it. Yeah. And just not for display. Yeah. Just use it. Yeah.
But true,
we're okay
I
with
mean,
that.
it gives you a certain freedom. And it's always weird to have to ask, especially as an adult. You know what I mean? Like, kasi parang when you're a kid, parang okay, like, mom, I want to, like, something as simple as that. Like, mom, I want to buy this toy. Like, it's weird, but, you know, you're a kid, you don't have a choice. But when you're older, obviously, you don't want to have to ask.
And you know what? Like, you know, if you see your own kids and they buy their own pair of shoes and say, like, my daughter, she bought her own pair of Jordans. And, you know, the feeling that they have, like, mom, I bought, you know, Jordans.
With
so,
my own money,
There's also,
it's a
there's
cheap
pride and there's like ownership, and it's like she feels like she achieved something, you know, and she'll also take care of it more.
True.
If you look at what they spend on, they're more careful because they know that they spent for it, and
that
that's
they
where it all
work for
starts.
it. Yeah.
Do you tell them about, you know, obviously social media has a big role and an influence on kids, especially when they're 15, 18 years old, belonging, fitting in. You know, there's a lot of girls, you know, with a lot of expensive name brands, designer brands, as you said. How do you justify that to them at such an early age if they want to purchase such a huge item? You know, that's way beyond their budget.
The means.
But they, let's say they work for it, they save, and they want to buy a certain brand, and it's going to wipe them out. Do you step in, or do you say, okay, you know what, that's...
Think about it muna.
That's on you.
No. Yeah, we talk about it. Like, okay, if you get this, like we talked about the pros and cons as well. Because I can't also teach them to just spend whatever they want also.
Right.
So there's also consultation. I mean, they ask me, Mom, I want to buy this. Should I?
Yeah.
Like the fact that they ask that also. But if it's like shoes, stuff like that, like, okay, they'll buy it. Like my daughter, she actually bought her own MacBook because, you know, for work and stuff. And she invested in it. But that one was a smart move because it's something that she needed for work.
Right.
But it also was a splurge, right? So there's that, and then also she's like, Mom, I really like this Hermes, whatever. I'm like, really? Do you need that right now at your age?
Hermes at 18, huh?
Yeah. But then I'm like, okay, I can't also be a hypocrite because she sees me wearing, you know, stuff like that also. But I say, can you afford it right now? Is it smart? Is it smart to do that right now? You know, maybe you should wait for your next project, maybe, and then, you know, save up for it so that you're not always just splurging. So it also learns how to control her wants and her needs. So it's also a balance, again.
Okay.
You know, it's not a bad thing, but balance it out.
If it's going to wipe you out, do you really need it? You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
I need it. Because next year, the prices are going to go up.
I think it's too late for us.
Has there been a point where hubby has told you not to spend on something, not to buy that item? You don't need that. Another one.
It's like DJ Khaled. Another one.
Not really, actually, because it's my money.
It's
like
yours.
for me, if you said no, but I'm like, but it's mine.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a funny,
bitch, it's my money.
It's a funny conversation, but then I think a lot of
it happens.
Women out there they have this conversation with their husbands, especially if they're buying sneakers that are like. The only thing that's different is the colorway, but then they'll look at it, it's the same exact sneaker. What's the difference?
Slick's guilty.
Oh.
No, before. But then,
I've heard it.
How's your folding bag, bro? How's your folding purse?
It's very good. Now Doc is the one. She's getting sneakers now, so
I think that the only reason that becomes an issue is if, like, let's just say it's taking away something from your house or from your household. Like, let's just say,
or if you have like so much utang,
like
or if you have to pay a bill and then you're spending on that, then of course that's a problem. But if it's like extra naman, then should be fine.
It's on you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it should be all right.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
If,
so
if the
much.
kids are still going to school and I'm still paying for tuition, then yeah, let me buy my graphics card. You know, it's just a little PC part, bro.
Did you ever take a finance course or any kind of, money handling, money?
Oh well, I used to work in finance for 4 years, but I was more of trading.
You're a trader. Okay.
Before,
day
yeah.
trader. Okay, great.
So that came even before, you started to manage your own finances already, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Miguel. I know you have to take care of the kids, put them to bed. They got a curfew at 7 p.m. It's almost, they got 14 minutes.
At 18, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a little bit too early, Tom.
What were you doing when you were 18? Or who?
Well, yeah. I was sneaking out of the window. I was sneaking the car out, literally out of the garage, stealing the car. Well,
hey, so let people know. You said you have a little thrift shop. How can they maybe buy some stuff from you? Also, your daughter's shop, if you know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Are these pre-loved items that you wear? Undergarments and whatnot?
Crazy. No, because, so actually I started this account on Instagram called micaelamartinez.closet, and it started out from, because we go to so many events and there's only so many times you can wear a gown, right?
Yeah.
So I started selling those there, and then it evolved. So it's been 5 years already. It evolved to shoes, bags, home items, furniture. I even sold a car there a few times.
Wow.
Cars, my cars, even a condo. I don't know. It just becomes a random, site of all things.
Magical closet.
Yeah, condo, may extra condo.
It's like Narnia,
yeah,
bro.
I mean, you never know,
I have an extra condo lying around somewhere.
Appliances.
Ibenta natin yung What the hell?
I know it's so random, but Instagram is actually a magical place where it connects you to so many people, and you never
trust
know.
me, it's a magical place.
Right?
Very magical.
Trust me. Especially at 3 a.m. It's very, very
crazy.
magical. Yeah. Yeah, there's people are selling
there, and then my daughter has her she actually has her own a athletic wear. It's called Found Activewear.
Oh wow.
So so that's all her. And of course, just follow me on Instagram, Micaela Martinez. And I love to talk to women actually, and a lot of them open up about their lives and stuff like that. I'm very I love speaking to people and sharing whatever I know. If they're people who ask for advice, I don't know. I'm very.
Is this any time of the day or any time of the night? Like early in the morning?
Hey,
after a few drinks, you feel lonely.
No, that's not me. That's no.
It's like,
that's definitely not me.
Wait, Micaela said she wants to talk to women and she's very helpful. Maybe I can call her at 3 a.m. I'm going through a crisis. I'm going through a breakup.
Call.
Some girl's going through a breakup. She's gonna have everyone ringing her Instagram.
Nice.
Well, all the best.
Anyway,
thank you so much.
Thank
you.
Thank you. See you guys.
All right, take care.
Bye.
I may take care. Wow.
Ikaw, Gino, walang
Kahapon, ingat. Respeto lang tayo.
Yeah.
Respeto lang tayo.
What's the
sabagay.
May nauna na eh. May nag-take care. May nag-take care.
Respect lang.
Respect
Don't forget, kiss Tony's ring. Kiss the ring.
No. Ingat and take care are the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Intertwined. But your ingat was ingat.
Yours was take care. Because I know that I'm still going to talk to you soon.
Exactly. Parang see you later. After this, we got our friends for Viva back.
Oh, what movie is this? What movie? Ano to? May bagong movie?
May kasama to taga Viva Max kagabi. Hindi man lang tayo invite. Usual.
Paupahan. Yun. Okay. Great.
Thanks, Direct.
All right, so...
My name is Slick Rick.
Tony.
Gino, kill you more. It's Boys Night Out on Magic 89.9.
You think you're too far, but I'm where you are, I said I won't leave your side. They left you bare, but I'm begging you, stare in my eyes for you. Yeah, I'd give my life. And I'm not here to hear you say you're fine. I can take the pain and hold it tight. I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your grip tonight? Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't miss you this night. Can I feel your grip tonight? Forever to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go. We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go. I've been shining on the city lights. All this doubt around me, damn it, look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This a better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This a better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck this way, you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had a time, I bet it right. Yeah, I just took a chance and yeah, let me write. Look, I just took a chance and yeah, I rolled the dice. Yeah, women, I'll be bad because the vocal's nice. Yeah, I must admit that this ain't overnight. I just hit the double with the jackpot. I'm in the snow, this in New England, but I'm dying high. Now I'm not for the music when I can't stop. Ain't gon' let me out here what ask me. Ask a favor, what a shout out to gas me. Really, they ain't take a risk, but want the outcome. Then asking how come. I've been shining on the city lights. All this doubt around me, damn it, look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This a better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This a better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck this way, you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had to.
I'm all in this. I call the shots, I never call it quits. Trust my intuition, bet it's right, bitch, it often is. Seen too many others come and go, they had the wrong intent. Do it out of love and never for it, then I watch it get bigger than expected. No second guess it, I let it set it. It's God's plan, we out here only accepting blessings. I'm stuck with it, this mindset is terminal. In and out different terminals, leveling up is personal. And I already made it, y'all can miss me. I smack my girl's ass, tell her pinch me. It's hard to believe I made something from nothing. No hindsight discussions, I've been writing, I love it.
All this doubt around me, damn it, look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This a better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This a better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck this way, you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had a time, I bet it right.
When they build up with cash, call me honey, give me money and designer for the ass. but get no sex.
It's a Wednesday. You know what's happening?
What's happening? Where
we going, Tones? Where we going?
Oh my gosh.
What's happening in your respective venues, my friend?
Oh my goodness. It's Side A at 12 Monkeys happening at 9:30, and then probably head to tonight. I'm doing the whole Poblacion tour.
What's the route today?
Poblacion.
Tour.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm checking out Urban Makati.
There's an Urban in Makati.
Wow.
Yeah. It just opened.
Where?
Right across A Venue.
Is it trying to be
next
like
to
Urban
Time? No, you know the
BGC?
old Time?
Yeah.
Next to it. Next to it.
Oh.
So it's on the
still the same people from Urban BGC.
I would think so. I don't know. I haven't been. I was just invited a couple of days ago, and I didn't get to go. So I thought I'd drop by and pay a visit and check it out. But
nice.
After that, obviously go around there, check out the different bars. You know, there's so many bars in that one area of Poblacion, and then
maybe I'll see you there.
Dr. Wine's happening on Wednesday.
This guy.
No, bro. I'm going to a week, so I need to.
You need that pagpag.
Kailangan mo pagpag after, bro.
There should be a bar talaga na pagpag.
Actually, may hapag, di ba? Hapag.
Yeah, hapag.
It's a restaurant.
Resto.
May pagpag din. No?
Yeah. So, but we do have guests once again from Viva Max as usual. We have the very sexy and beautiful. Let's see who we have. We have Rob Ginto as usual, looking fresh as ever. The very sultry. We have Stevie and the very handsome, guapo Giad Arroyo. Yan.
What up?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Okay lang.
Parang medyo blurry yung background nyo lahat, no? Magkakasama ba kayo?
Okay. Nasa Japan kasi kami.
Legit. Galing.
Honey?
Oh, Japan! Rishaimasu!
Yamate!
Iba na yan. Ayan, bro. Yamate kudasai! Okay, I watch too many Japanese films. All right, anyway.
All right, you have a brand new movie? Paupahan. Tell us all about it. Who wants to go first? Ladies, I guess you guys can go first. Rob, who do you play?
Gian.
Okay.
Gian.
Let's go with the rose amongst the thorns.
Okay, lalaki muna.
So, any questions about the movies? Ako na bahala daw.
Ayun.
Take one for the team, my friend.
Kwentuhan mo naman kami. Ano meron dito sa movie na to?
Alright, so yung Paupahan, it's about a struggling model, struggling artist who has a fiance out of the country who's working hard para sa future nila pag kinasal na sila.
Okay.
And this guy, Nico, he uses his charm, his humor, everything that he got para manguto ng tao para maging in favor sa kanya lahat. And he met this beautiful young lady who owns an apartment, which is Annalyn, played by Tiff. And yung fiance pala is played by Rob, which is Catherine. So he met this landlady, and this landlady gave him a big discount sa rent na kung sa totoong buhay parang kapal na mukha ko para gawin yun.
Wild. Okay. So essentially, your character is engaged to Rob's character who is working abroad. Tama?
Yes.
And then,
tapos si Tiffany,
ginamit mo yung sexual charm mo para makalibre ka.
Yeah.
Oh, ganun.
to get a nice
okay yan.
Nice
yeah, like a 50% discount for rent.
Damn.
Not
50
bad.
lang. Sana binuo mo na, bro. 100 mo na.
Ay, kung pwede lang eh. If I could do it in real life, I would.
Ano meron sa'yo naging 50% off? Ano ba kargado mo? Ano ba?
Sa akin, 4%.
Magaling si Zach. Magaling.
Sa akin, 4% na yung binigay sa akin.
Gian, 50% off? Grabe.
4% tapos 6 months advance.
So parang that's the whole story, and it has a mystery in the middle hanggang end, and I won't spoil it. So para mapanoorin ng mga tao.
Okay.
Right. So for Rob, your
Rob?
character here, you're based abroad, right? So did you have to shoot this outside of the country also?
Ay, hindi naman. Dito lang din wala naman siyang eksena na nandun ako nag-work talaga sa ibang bansa.
Okay.
Bali, lang siya. Dumating na lang ako bigla. Ganun.
Like, hi, I'm here.
So bulaga, parang bakit ang mura ng rent mo? Ganun. Bakit ang mura ng rent mo? Bakit yung landlady mo parating nandito?
Alam na.
Tones, ikaw may pinapaupahan ka, di ba? Ganito rin ba yung setup ng mga condo mo? Yan.
Diba, ladies only daw. Ladies only.
Alam mo yung mga bed spacer dati?
Bigla kita ng discount tapos may freebies pa.
Ayun!
May pa-freebie! Diba to si Rob?
Oh, sige. Ngayon na. Ano ba kailangan mo? 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom?
Fully furnished, lahat. Okay.
Lahat ng service gagawin ko para sa'yo.
Ay.
Nasira na yung bell.
Okay.
708, timestamp yan, Alvin, ha? I-record natin yan, tapos i-post natin yan sa
Okay na.
Sign din yan. Plus points yan.
Ayoko na maging homeowner, gusto ko maging renter.
Yeah.
And for you, Tiff, what's did you kumusta yung role mo? Did you have fun with it?
Everyone. Ako dito si Annalyn. Ako dito, landlady ng apartment.
Or landi lady. Pwede rin.
Landi
lady.
Parang ganun na nga. Charis. Ako yung landlady ng building ng lola ko na may sakit. And then, si Annalyn dito mahiyain na mahihain na malandi. Tsaka
yung mga mahihain na wild. Medyo demure, di ba? Demure. Pero
medyo yung medyo pa-inosente.
May kati ng konti.
Ito yung mga kulos sa loob. Nasa loob eh.
Sa loob. And na-inlove siya kay Nico.
Okay.
Yun, na-inlove siya kay Nico. So, makupok siya So, binigyan niya ng discount si Nico.
Bakit 50% off naman?
Hindi kasi sa lola niya yung building So hindi naman
lahat ng pwedeng gawin sa building ginawa ni Annalyn.
Ay!
Pa-describe sa building na to. Gusto ko rin tumira doon.
Sa engineering room.
Okay.
Ano ba? Char lang. Sa Char building lang.
Wow. Gusto ko hindi ko pa na engineering room eh.
Fire exit, bro.
Fire exit.
Sige. Ibibigay ko yung address. Kaantay ako, Char.
Napunta ko na yung engineering room ng building natin. Medyo maliit.
Maliit.
Masikip.
Helipad. May helipad ba building mo? Tiff?
Nasa siya? Nasa tabi-tabi lang.
Ay, just in case. Tones, baka you want to send some duck shawarma?
I-PM ko na lang kung saan.
Para sa lahat ng tenants
PM is the key.
PM. Sige.
PM is key.
Sige, ako magdi-deliver. Ako na magdi-deliver.
Ibang movie na yan,
So where was the shot? Locally naman?
Ibang movie na to
Paupakan.
Padalahan.
So, how many days did you guys shoot and where was the shot, Giad? Saan kayo?
It was shot somewhere in Santa Mesa. The days, I think 6 to 7 days.
Okay.
6 to 7 days. Ano ba? Bilis
Not.
Yeah, it was fast. Actually, ang aga namin natapos, ang dahil kasi talagang director.
Wait, tama ba yung rinig ko? Maaga ka natapos, bro? Oh, tama ba? Yung filming. Okay. Medyo nag-choppy ng konti.
Just to be clear.
So Gian, question lang. Has this ever happened in real life na 50% off or maybe a discount of something that you've due to your charm, due to your looks?
Hindi kailangan yun. Freebies. Free na talaga.
Free na. Wala na 50% bro.
Free lahat. 100% off.
100%. Baka may sobra pa. Dito ka tumira, babayaran kita.
Yun.
Yeah, do it.
Saya pwede lang No, but have you ever experienced something like that? Like, I mean, obviously you're a very good-looking guy. Like, have you kind of like gotten a good deal out of that, of your charm?
Yeah,
but also for the ladies.
Good looks, but with the humor, I guess.
With the humor.
I get free stuff, I get discounts.
Ayun, humble. Stay humble.
Nilibre ako lagi ni Rob, actually.
Ayun!
Wow! Si Rob! No, but we're like siblings. We're like brothers and sisters.
Oh my God! Para si Tones!
We've heard that.
Ganyan din!
Okay, may napanood ako, Gian. May napanood ako na ganyan, yung stepsister and stepbrother.
Damn!
Okay yan. Okay yan, minsan.
Maganda yung script parang, step bro, I'm stuck.
Tama.
Parang napanood ko yan.
How about also for the ladies? Have you ever used your charm, to get the discount?
Or maybe get out of a speeding, not speeding, wala naman speeding sa Pilipinas. Coding.
MMDA. Lumande kayo sa MMDA.
Bossing, may shoot lang kami. Mga ganyan.
Pwede. Pero pag babae, wala. Hindi kaya ng powers.
Hindi kaya. Pero gusto sinubukan mo pa rin. No? Try lang.
Pero sinubukan pa din, no? Babaeng pasalit.
All right, so see, Direct has the trailer ready, so let's check it out.
All right.
Hello? Ito po ba yung room 4 and dito sa Guadalupe?
Ikaw ba yung tumawag?
Ikaw ba yung may-ari?
Halika, pasok ka.
Ayos to Magkano?
8,000.
Pwede 4,000?
Ayop.
Hinipuan lang.
Ayun, sabi na nga po, bait ki. Sinti mo, pati si matanda may asim ka pa. Gago, bata pa yun. Lul, gaano ka bata? Mga 20, ganun. Kaya naman pala nauto mo
Baka gusto mo ng tulong sa mga gamit mo.
Hindi na, okay na kami. Lakit na rin naman namin lahat ng gamit
Hindi, okay lang.
Sure ka?
Uy.
Maligo muna ako, may naman na kasi magpadali
Ayop. Wow. May peephole.
God.
May peephole.
Paano yung kondo ko?
Okay, Nico, smile.
Ano tawag dyan? Glory hole?
Nangyari sa'yo? Okay. Alam mo lang, kailangan ko na ng pera. Cheers.
Cheers.
Pag may alak.
Sa ganda mo ngayon, wala kang boyfriend.
Ako maganda. Lotion na lotion nga ako Walang magkakagusto sa akin. Pasensya na. Excuse me, ma'am. Ano po kailangan niyo dito? May hinihintay lang. Taga Unit 3D? Andyan ka na pala.
Si Annalyn nga pala.
I'm paying 10,000 for this. Tapos kwarto lang.
Okay naman ako dito
Ang bata mo pa. Actually, hindi ako yung may-ari ng building na ito. Nagkasakit kasi yung lola ko kaya ako na yung namamahala.
Quadriplegic yung lola niya.
Alam mo madalas kami magkwentuhan pag may oras. Tama talaga yung pagpili ko sa kanya. Kaya ko naman ibigay lahat sa kanya Pinaglalakuan mo ba ako?
Mali itong ginagawa natin. Tenant mo ko. Sorry.
Teka, may na-pick up ako dun So, nung unang sinabi na renta, 8,000. 50% discount. So, 4,000 na lang. Pero yung binabayaran ng karakter ni Rod, 10,000. So, pineperahan pa ng karakter ni Gia. Hayop! Hayop!
Mabilis.
Kumita pa siya.
Kumita pa siya.
Yan ang wise.
Naka-discount na kumita pa.
Tapos may benefits.
Happiness pa.
Makano yung benefits?
Hindi kaya pa. Ayop.
Iba ka talaga, Jihad. May workshop ka ba?
Saya ng buhay.
Wala ka bang workshop?
Ano to lumaki lang talagang fuckboy. Ay, hindi pala. Lumaki lang.
Kung kalawang fuckboy lang.
Tama lang.
Ano ba, yun ba mga type mo, Tiff? Yung mga passive-aggressive guys?
Funny daw.
Yeah. Oo, sa totoong buhay yan yung mga type ko. Yung
Passive-aggressive, okay.
Now in real life, Tiff, are you the same as your character? Can you relate to your character or you're total opposite?
Medyo may pagkahawig.
Naku, meron.
Wow!
Can you elaborate further?
So, sa umpisa, demure.
Demure, yes.
After one sun, pale.
Pale.
After one pale, medyo...
Nakilala ko na yung tao, nakilala ko na yung guy, doon nalalabas yung pagiging...
Tunay na yung pagiging...
na yun.
Bro.
Tiff, anong oras tong yung lumalabas? Anong oras?
Pag mga alas 12 na yung lalabas yung ko.
Ayun. Sakto, palabas ka pa lang noon, Tones.
Gising pa ako. Actually,
gising ka pa noon.
Ipalabas ang kulit.
Yan.
Tabang na siya.
What about you?
Hinhin muna, tapos, di ba?
Lure them in with the demureness.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of guys have experienced that.
Which one?
The demure sa umpisa.
Yeah. Of course.
And then only to find out.
Lady, what is it? Lady in the street? Freak in the sheets.
Yung lumalabas.
Now all of a sudden, I don't do this regularly, but you're the first.
Rob, are you the same? Are you pa-demure muna and then kind of like eventually labas kulit, or are you the opposite?
Oo naman.
Ganun din, demure din.
Kailangan mo ng demure. Siyempre, ayaw mo naman na ma-disappoint sa'yo yung guy. Kailangan pabebe ka muna, tapos kapag okay na, Stunga baga, di ba?
How many minutes sa'yo, Rob?
Gaano katagal yung pa-bebe phase?
Ilang minutes?
Matagal din.
Okay.
Months ba yan? Or weeks?
Days?
Ako, Gian.
Wala! Kasi nakakatuwa sila kausap. Yun lang.
Talaga,
si Gian para may alam eh.
Bakit natatawa ka?
Nakatingin sa camera eh.
Bakit natatawa ka, Gian?
Are you looking at her? Kasi baka she's in the other room lang.
Wala. Natatawa lang talaga. Kasi you guys are really funny. That's it. Yun lang.
How was the chemistry? Ano ba kayo?
Bonding ba kayo?
Nag-bonding.
Oo, kasi kami ni Jay, magkaibigan kasi talaga kami. Talagang as in sobrang close friend, katulad ng sinabi niya kanina, talagang as in parang brother, sister. Kaya nung time na sinut yung yung paupahan na yan, napaka-awkward talaga ng eksena, lalo na nung, syempre, fiancé ko siya.
Yes.
Alam na, actually, bilang lang talaga yung dito, yung kiss namin kasi nga sobrang awkward.
No, awkward. But how did you...
Dalawa.
Okay ka, Gian, ha? How is it kissing a sister or feeling sister? Kasi gusto ko i-try yan, yung mga ganyan. Kasi ang dami kong kapatid. I have so many sisters.
Ang dami kinakapatid ni Tones. Tones.
No, as a porn star. I mean... It was really awkward. I remember yung day na sinabi sa amin, well, actually hindi sinabi sa amin kasi ayaw nila ma-awkward kami.
Okay.
So nung nalaman ko na lang dahil sa mga chismis sa loob, sinabi ngayon yung araw na meron kayong love scene. I'm like, oh my God, sinabi ko sa kanya. And the whole time hindi kami nag-uusap. Kahit na yung, magtinginan sa mata, parang ayaw. Actually, we don't exist on each other's world. Parang wala siya dyan, wala akong pakialam. It was really awkward. Then after that, parang buti na lagpasan natin, no?
So how do you stay professional and knowing that you guys are such good friends, almost like brother sister, but you still have to perform and
make it not look like
make it look real, make it look like that you're so into her.
Talagang, inisip na lang talaga namin na okay, Jay, one take na lang natin to para hindi na paulit-ulit. And nagawa naman namin ng maayos.
Okay. So para
and I remember a year ago nag-usap kami ni Robin and we're like, alam nating darating tayo sa punto na ganito. Tapos nung after that, yung nakita ko yung nag-shoot na to sa kanya, Gian, alam ko naman talagang darating tayo sa punto na to, pero hindi ko alam na ganito kaaga.
Sinabi ko sa kanya yan.
Sana kami rin.
Sana okay lang.
Sana kami rin.
Linawin ko lang hindi sa akin, sa kanya. Tayo. Mahirap yan eh.
Were you guys handpicked for this role or you guys had to audition? Rob, Tiff, and Kian.
Alam ko handpick.
Handpick, yeah.
Ako, super weird. As in, dumaan lang talaga ako sa bahay ng manager ko, may binaba akong pagkain. They were talking about this film. Tapos, nagbiro lang ako. Sabi niya, ba't pa kayo lalayo? Nandito naman ako. Tapos, I was walking outside. Towards the gate. And then sinabi, sige, si Jihad na. Jihad, ready ka. What?
Ayos.
Wow. Saan ba tong manager mo na to? Saan bahay ba to?
Deliver food.
Ano ba
tayo ng dak shawarma dyan?
Ano ba binigyan mo na pagkain? Ano ba? What did you give your manager?
Shout out to Nanay Len.
Yeah, shout out to Nanay Len. Thank you so much.
Makapunta nga sa bahay ni Nanay Len.
Dami ko nang binigyan ng pagkain. Hindi ako na-offer ng trabaho na ganyan. Mag-movie ka na. Wala naman.
Bigyan mo din daw ng shawarma.
Nagbigay nga ako. Sinabi lang salamat. Thank you. Okay. Yun yun.
Walang tag pa.
Ayun.
Yun lang.
But again, please invite everyone to catch out Paupahan. Let's start off with Gian.
So guys, Paupahan will be showing sa April 8 and at advanced screening guys on April 1. I wanna invite you all to watch. I'll be starring with Rob Ginto, Tiffany Gray, and many more. Oh, by the way, this is directed by Louis Ignacio and written by Queen Carillo. So guys, kung kaya niyo po, promise, ang ganda ng kwento.
Nice, Queen.
Rob?
Ayan, hi guys! Inimbitahan namin kayo manood ng Paupahan this April 8 na. And may advance screening tayo ng April 1 and directed by Direct Louis Ignacio. Download Viva Max!
Yun. Tiff?
Yes, guys. Iniimbitahan ko po kayong manood ng Paupahan sa April 8 na. And kasama ko dito si Rob Quinto and Giad Arroyo. And also directed by Louis Ignacio and written by Queen Carillo. Sana manood kayo and don't forget to subscribe, Viva Max, and download.
All right.
Thank you.
And how can they follow you on your socials if you have IG, YouTube, TikTok? So let's go with you, Tiff, first.
Yes, follow niyo ko sa IG, guys, at Tiffany Gray. And also sa Facebook, Tiffany Gray. And sa TikTok, same lang din, Tiffany Gray.
Simple.
Lahat same lang.
How about you, Rob?
Sa akin sa Instagram, sa TikTok, RBLYNG, and T for a consonant, walang vowels. And sa Facebook is Rob Ginto. Double B na po siya, ha? Double B na.
Alright.
Double B? Double D?
Double B? Double B.
Double B.
Ay,
Yeah, double B na siya.
Double D. Rob yung pangalan niya, bro. Wala mo naisip yung tones.
Kasi...
Double D!
Double D!
Double D.
Iba yun.
Kasi medyo malabo yung mata ko, ba't nakikita ko medyo...
Okay. Double B ba yung nababasa ko? Double D. Hindi ko gets. Giad.
Mine is Giad Arroyo. That's J-I-A-D Arroyo. Sa lahat po na social media. So, yeah, follow me and like me. Ano ba yun?
Like
just
me.
follow me.
Follow.
Naka 50% ka sa rent.
Yeah.
Like me.
Like me.
Like me lang.
Pag may alam ka na kono na 50% off, sabihin mo sa amin, ha? Rob.
Bro, bigyan ko ng heads up.
Tiff and Giad, ha? Sabihin mo.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Laking discount yun.
Sorry, can I just ask Rob for a quick favor? A bunch of my friends are tuned in. They're such big fans of yours. They're watching you right now on our Facebook and they're saying, wow, it's like she's really talking to me. Ganun daw yung sabi nila. So,
Sino
can you
sila?
just say hi to Gian, to Jam, and to Ram? So, Gian,
Hi, Gian, Jam, and Ram. Ayan. I hope to meet you all soon.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, guys. And congratulations on the movie in advance. Congrats.
Thank you for having us.
I'll have something delivered for you three, from Ducks. So, shawarma. Ako na bahala.
Same.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nakikim na ako ng ducks mo, Tony.
Uy! Ay! Notice mo, Slick, nawala na naman tayo sa call. Nawala na naman tayo.
Bye.
Alam ko, partners, dapat tayo sa duck shawarma, pero ducks lang ni Tony yung nasubukan niya.
Nawala. Wala na tayo. Wala nang dibs. Wala nang dibs tayo.
I'll DM all three of you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. But thanks,
Thank you so
guys.
much.
Congrats. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Iba talaga, Tones.
Diba?
How does one become a Tones?
No, you know, I have to work, guys. Marketing yan, marketing.
Diba?
We all have to work.
Ang ganda nun eh. Dapat, direct, paki-record nga yun, paki-edit nga, screenshot, cut, i-gawin mong clip. Natikman ko na yung Dax mo, Tones. Yun lang.
Oo.
I mean, she's not the first one to say that, but yeah, it's still...
At least she admitted it. No, she was happy. She was proud. So that's it. That's the show. We are done.
I want to say hi to Chef Off, Swanal Alert, and also to Carl. They own Chang Thai. Obviously, if you visit the Saturday market in Legazpi, and then there's one in Salcedo on a Sunday. It's an hour line. And usually sold out if you get there afternoon.
Yeah, but it's good stuff.
They have a restaurant now. They
open up.
They open up a place. So this is authentic Thai food. So congratulations to Chef Off and
Mahilig ka dyan, di ba? Yang Thai? Yang Thai.
Chef Off.
Mahilig ako sa Tom Yong.
Ayun.
Basta Yong.
Sa Ko-Pi-Pi.
Tom Yong Gung. Tom Yong Gung. But yeah.
Where's the restaurant opening?
It's open already. It's been open along basically near it's at if I'm not, is there a Benavides ba yun?
Benavides, yeah. Parallel to Buendia, right? Like it runs
I don't,
parallel.
I think it's around that
where the original Mendocoro is.
You know where
Solar Building used to
be? Blind Pig? Is that Blind Pig?
Flying Pig or Blind Pig?
Blind Pig?
Yeah, something like that.
Blind Pig?
I think so. Yeah, the
inner street, somewhere in the
same street as Tabu.
Yes, but make a left. At the end, you make a left.
Okay, so near Columns.
Yes. So it's around here. Makati.
I'm sure you can waze it.
Arna, yeah. Chang Thai. Changthi. What's up, guys? They're listening to us. They're like,
hey, thank you.
Is that the Viva Max girls?
Yes.
They're like, invite them, please.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll take them to Chang Thai.
Sir,
but thank you for the food.
We are you.
No, all of us. I don't like going alone. Alam mo naman, medyo, I'm not comfortable in that setting.
Comfortable in that setting, pero kagabi, puro kasama mo, Viva Max, as wala kang message.
Hindi, kasama ko si Chia.
Wala man lang parang, bro, baka may lakad kayo after. Saan kayo dito?
Need back up.
Wala,
I asked you before you left the door.
You had 6 people with you. I saw that photo.
I go, Gino, are you coming out? And you said, hell no, I'm going home.
Because you never said you'd be with anyone. Like, if it was just you guys, then I'm going home.
I said,
he's like, I don't want to be with you guys.
Yeah,
Slick said he was going, didn't even text and show up.
You didn't text me. I was waiting.
No, whatever. I was out till...
It's really you, bro.
You know I'm out till 6-5 in the morning, bro. Everyone...
But you have to give context kasi
everyone
who you're with.
No, everyone knows that I'm always going to be out.
Yeah,
that there's no doubt about that. It's just where I'm at what time.
No, but the crucial part kasi is, okay, everyone knows you're going to be out. The crucial part is, who are you with? Yan yun. So parang
then we select.
Dapat every day, nagbibigay sa amin ng roster para sino ba yung mga kasama mo ngayon. Parang ito,
no, but everyone knows this. When I go out...
Sir, ito po yung lineup today.
The funny thing is... when
ito yung number one, sir.
Lineup,
the great thing with me is I never plan who...
Yeah, it's just whoever you bump into.
It's whoever I bump into and whoever I hang out with. Yeah. And that's the way it's always been. Because if I continuously ask people to come out, they don't go out anyways. Yeah. So for me, whoever I see out, that's who I roll with. I don't normally roll with the same crew.
Same crew, yeah.
And it's better that way. Because then I get
what makes you special, my friend.
And then that's why I like
spread the network.
Yeah.
That's how you spread your seed.
Well, not really. 10 more days, Gino. 10 more days.
Until you get to spread your seed again.
You'll get there, my friend. You are almost there.
I'll be out of the country by then. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. All right.
Congratulations to you. All right. So we're done. Tomorrow, my name is Slick Rick.
This is Tony.
My name is Gino Kill You More. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good night. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Be safe. Oh, and once again, as Gino said at the start of the show, for the kids out there, rehydrate.
Please rehydrate.
And our prayers go out to that kid and the family from CSA. It's unfortunate, but please rehydrate. It's no joke. The weather and the temperatures are escalating, and you don't want to be that person that's going to the hospital because you lack liquids. So drink up and be safe out there. Get shade. I don't have a payong, but if you need to wear a hat or shield yourself from the sun, please do so. All right? We're out of here. Good night, everyone.
Bye.